Welcome back to Wondatell, where I'm reimagining every episode of HBO's Harry Potter series. This is my vision of what episode 5 of Chamber of Secrets should look like. If HBO nails this, we'll finally see the darker, richer, more character-driven version of this story that fans have been waiting for. And in this episode, we're stepping into the dueling club, where Harry accidentally reveals one of his most dangerous secrets.
2.
If done right, this isn't just a cool action scene. It's a turning point of how the wizarding world sees Harry. Is he a friend or is he a foe? I'm hoping you're enjoying these episodes. I'm making these in my vision and my theory, what I feel like should be in the new HBO Harry Potter series. I really appreciate you being here with me.
Do you think he's alright?
And liking and subscribing to the video. I'm gonna go through these episode by episode and help you see what is possible until 2027. We've got time where we can join in this moment and share our theories. So let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. I like reading those. Let's have a quick look at the book versus movie moments.
Who cares?
So in the book, the dueling club was set up by Gilderoy Lockhart as a bit of a showing off exercise. So he wanted to show everybody, you know, this is what I can do. Snape basically undermines him.
Expelliarmus!
Harry duels with Draco, and then the snake moment explodes Harry's reputation.
Arms to disarm your opponent, only to disarm.
Hermione and Ron's reactions basically highlight how misunderstood Parseltongue actually is, without Harry really knowing it's a bad thing. So in the movie of this, it's very fast paced. It's basically snap, snap, snap. The snake, the reaction, Hermione warns him of like what's going on, and then Ginny's fear is not really touched upon. So here's what I'd like to see in the HBO version of this scene and like what they could play on. So I'd like to see a lot more dueling before Harry and Draco are paired up together. I mean, in the book there's more mention about these, so maybe showing they get paired off in like individuals, groups, and they're playing and like little scenes. This would allow us to build a lot more tension and humor, playing on the fact that like Gilderoy Lockhart's not as capable as he thinks he is, and also adding to Snape's storyline, quietly showing him terrifying.
Potter, I'll get rid of it for you.
Allow me, Professor Snape.
And I feel like the snake section, that can be a lot more cinematic, maybe showing the hissing, like people's reactions of what Harry's doing, and the way Harry speaks in Parseltongue should scare everyone, including Harry himself, that wait a minute, what's going on here? Because he doesn't really realize he's talking in Parseltongue. And I feel like Hermione and Ginny's reaction to this should be noted in this. So Hermione instantly knowing what Parseltongue is and what Parseltongue means, instantly showing her intelligence.
This is bad. What's bad?
And Ginny's already under the influence of the diary, so she should show her reaction with like terror and guilt. Maybe have her point of view cutaways in the scene to showing like what Ginny's perspective is on the whole situation. And I feel like once that happens, there should be some type of consequence. So obviously the children would be complaining to their parents. You have like lots of letters being written to the school, people worried about what's this dark magic going on, highlighting that Harry isn't just different now, he's feared by everyone. I feel it's a perfect moment for HBO to use this to deepen Harry's isolation. Like in later seasons, we start seeing Harry being secluded from everything and like kind of being a little bit away from everything. So this will help HBO nail this storyline, preparing us for later seasons. So a real high moment, like I mentioned in the intro for this season, is Harry hissing with the snake, a real defining moment where you see everybody's reactions, the camera slowly circling like all the feared faces of what is going on here. Let's just quickly talk about nostalgia, because I think this dueling club moment's like one that resonates with a lot of us and it sticks in your mind. The book kind of plays on a moment of showing Gilderoy Lockhart's like a joke basically. Snape's rolling his eyes and everybody's like, oh, look at Lockhart. The movie is very snappy with this, and obviously the snake kind of shows up, but we've got a moment of Draco, we've got the moment of Harry, and then obviously we've got the moment of Snape and Lockhart, and then Lockhart gets scared and pulls up a couple of students to kind of take it over, and then we get the snake, and it's very interesting. That moment I think is a defining moment, and it kind of sticks with you, where an actual snake turns up and they like hit it in the sky and it drops again. So the movie's playing on it a bit more comically. And I think for HBO, what they can do for this is to build on that nostalgia, keep that joking element of like Lockhart's not very good at what he's doing, add the element of Snape and Lockhart dueling, but also the moment we define it with the snake appearing, I feel like they could linger in that moment, the silence, just like until it's unbearable. So people are like, what? Give us time to think and react to what's happened. So HBO's got a big responsibility for this scene to kind of make it a little bit more scary.
Can talk to snakes.
I know. I mean, I accidentally set a python on my cousin Dudley at the zoo once.
And I think that nostalgia hit is powerful, because it's a lot of talk about this moment in later episodes, like, wait a minute, what is going on? Is he friend? Is he foe? So they could really make this a defining moment.
But so what? I bet loads of people here can do it.
No, they can't. It's not a very common gift, Harry.
And this plays on the fact that Harry's got a connection with Voldemort, because that's the only other person that really does the parcel tongue scenario. And I think there's a real defining moment here that we can play on. It's not just a cool snake moment, it's a defining moment for how things are going to be going forward. So there's episode 5, the duel, the snake, the defining moment that Harry may not be the hero everyone thinks he is. What do you think HBO should do with this scene? You got the comment section below, and I'm also very active on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Wondatell. And if you missed these episodes, I've got a binge-worthy playlist for you ready for season 1, season 2, and a full uncut season 1 for all 8 episodes. The next episode is already waiting for you. Check the description, or I'll link you in the end screens to that. Now I want to hear from you. Every fan has their moment that sticks in their mind. What stood out to you most in this section of the book and the movie? So drop a comment below. This is Wondatell. Do you ever wonder? Let me tell.